Hello, it is Monday. It is a new weekly reading vlog. So, I have some reading updates. Not that much because I had a bit of a movie night last night. So, I started reading Only Love Can Break Your Heart. I am halfway through and I am enjoying it. However, it was a bit touch and go about like this far in because there was like basically a whole page of Harry Potter references, and I'm trying to remember that this was written in 2018. However, it's not even that it's just Harry Potter, it's that no book needs to have an entire page of one pop culture reference on repeat, and then like I think it's like a chapter before that there was like a whole paragraph of more Harry Potter. Like, too much pop culture references that are not needed. But regardless of that, I'm enjoying the story, but not as much as I thought I would. So I have decided I'm not going to take this one to get signed at YALC, which means I might put this down until Monday and read one of the books that one of the other books that I'm thinking of taking. So I was originally going to prioritize Bridget Kemmerer, but she's an auto-buy author for me, so I feel like I don't need to have read the book because I don't even know if that's one that I want to take to get signed. I haven't decided which Bridget books that I want to take yet, and it doesn't help that they haven't actually said if there's going to be a limit like with Neil Schusterman and Alice Oseman. So I know I'm really bad at planning this. I feel like I'm not as excited as usual, especially seeing as today we got the floor plan for YALC, and because of the part of the building that it's usually held in is being like refurbished or something, it can't be held there, which is fair, understandable. However, they've given us the worst possible place for YALC. We are in a balcony that overlooks the main part of the Comic-Con, so it's going to be noisy and busy, and we're basically just on a balcony around that. It's going to be ridiculously busy as it is, especially considering as they've given out like 500 goodie bags, and that was just the first 500 people. Now granted, I know some of those people aren't going now, like they've like forfeited their ticket or whatever, but still, that still means there's over 500 people just for YALC alone. And where we are now, the LFCC actual con goers are easily going to be able to see that there's something upstairs and like, oh, let's go see what that is, and they're going to come up and it's going to make it busier. And I just don't see how the signings are going to work, because that's usually where they have some like smaller, less well-known people, and some of like the comic artists and things they usually put there for signings for LFCC. And it's usually really busy with the queues, so I don't know how it's going to work. And I'm worrying about that now. I'm worrying because the entrance that we usually go in for YALC obviously doesn't exist right now. So we're basically going in with the main lot of con goers. And this is just me having a bit of a freak out and a rant, so I apologise. Anyway, okay. So yeah, not going to get this signed. So I have a choice. I want to read Wonderland by Juno Dawson because I would like to go get this signed. I want to read The Butterfly Assassin by Finn Longman because, again, this is a debut author and I feel like not many people know about this book because I haven't seen anyone really talking about it. And I got gifted this ARC, but I don't know if it's too big of a book for me to start because it's literally 397 pages. So we'll see. That's a maybe. And then there's the Falling in Love montage, which even though it's over, like, it's almost 400 pages, but it's a YA contemporary. Technically be able to get through it quick, but I'm also not reading this evening. So basically these are my issues. So basically these are my options. I think I might go for Wonderland just because it's a bit shorter. But also I'm like, I kind of want to prioritise The Butterfly Assassin because I would quite like to get this ARC signed if I enjoy the book. And I feel like I want the author to have I think this is the author's like first event, like at least big event, and I'd like to, you know, actually be a part of that. So I think I might read Butterfly Assassin next, and then if I have time, squeeze in Wonderland, because this is only like, it's not even 300 pages. So yeah, I am going to finish this. I'm not DNFing it. I'm just going to put it down until next week when YALC's been and gone, because I do want to finish it, but I don't see myself rereading it, so I'm probably going to unhaul it once I've read it. And I do have other books that I want to get signed by Catherine Webber, so that's fine. This one is probably going to be the last one I get to, if any, but I think I'm going to read Butterfly Assassin, and then if I get a chance, Wonderland, and if by some miracle I still get a chance after that, this. But I don't see that happening. I honestly don't even think I'll get through this, just based on the fact that tomorrow I'm on Lisa's sprints, so, but that doesn't necessarily mean we'll get reading done. And then Wednesday I have the live show for Clockwork Angel, so not much reading is going to get done that evening. And then Thursday, Tessa and Liv are here, but also we're going to see Thor. I should read, but I don't want to. I want to play Jedi Fallen Order because I haven't played it yet. But yesterday, me and my mum watched, Ant-Man and the Wasp as part of like Rose Patreon Marvel watch along, and then we wanted to watch a movie that neither of us have seen before, and I noticed there was a film on Netflix that I didn't realise had actually gone on there at that point, that sounded really good, and it had two people in it that I am like obsessed with, Karen Gillan and Pedro Pascal. It's called The Bubble, and it was terrible. It was so bad. I really wanted to love it, but it was so bad. So I feel like I wasted my evening with that. But yeah, tonight I should read, but I just really don't want to. I feel like I need to be kind to myself and not force myself to, because obviously with how much I read in June, and I was pretty much forcing myself to read almost every night. So I'm just going to be nice to myself and just, I want to play a game. So I'm going to play a game. The downside is I don't have many, like, if any, audiobooks this month, so it's not like I can even be like, oh, I'll listen to an audiobook whilst I'm playing. Plus I want to hear the story of the game as well, so yeah. Anyway, I've been talking for far too long. Tomorrow I am gonna start this and see if I can get a chunk read. I hope so. We'll see. I just got a notification that 2 Funkos have shipped. So they might be in this week's vlog, they might not. But yeah, I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Wednesday. We are going to ignore this mess. This is being washed tomorrow. I was going to wash it today, and then I thought, well, YALC is Friday, so I should wash it tomorrow. Anyway, you don't need to know about my hair care routine. I didn't catch up with you yesterday. I went on Lisa's sprints and I read a little bit for one sprint, and then I didn't read. I was on TikTok. But I have been reading The Butterfly Assassin, and I'm actually really enjoying this. I've read more tonight and I'm now halfway through. So yeah, I am enjoying it. I think there's a strong possibility this is going to be one I get signed at YALC. But this evening I started the evening by going through the YALC schedule and actually deciding what books I'm taking for each author to get signed. So I did that. I've got little piles. I've got 3 piles on the dining room table right now. One with my Friday books, one with my Saturday books, and one with my Sunday books. I'm ready. And then this will need to be added to the Friday. And then I've also decided I'm going to also get School for Good and Evil signed, even though I haven't read it yet, because the author's there on the Friday. So, and my Friday pile, whilst, or is it Saturday? Friday, it's Friday. Whilst my Friday pile is quite high, it's not many authors. And this one doesn't clash. This author doesn't clash, I don't think. Anyway. So yeah, I am enjoying this. It's really good. I'm intrigued. it's very, like, there's a lot of mystery and I'm intrigued. It's got the most addictive new thriller since The Hunger Games, which is what drew me into it in the first place. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, I've never been more grateful that I don't have to do the whole like packing for YALC thing. Like, I have to decide what books I'm taking each day, but I don't have to pack anything because I stay at my own house, which is nice. And I feel sorry for everyone who has to, because all of my group chats that I'm in, like various YALC related group chats, is just like, oh, I need to pack, oh, I need to pack, oh, I need to pack. And it's like, I'm just gonna stay quiet because I don't need to pack. But yeah, so it's like 11, which is pretty early for me, but I'm literally gonna refill my bottle and then go to bed because I am really tired and I'm getting a headache, which is not good. So I will catch up with you tomorrow. There's probably not going to be any reading tomorrow, but I started my rewatch of Stranger Things yesterday from the beginning, and I'm now on season 2 episode 1 because I have no chill. But anyway, I will catch up with you tomorrow. Bibbo, you can see Liv. Who's coming?
Is it Liv?
Is it Liv?
Is it Liv?
Hello, it is Thursday. I'm with Liv and I'm with Jessa. We are about to go in to the cinema.
Oh, ow.
And watch Thor. We're so excited. I'm really excited. So yeah. Just eating the popcorn while we wait, yeah?
Yeah.
We just saw Thor. Bring fucking tissues! It was so good. Still not Ragnarok level though for me, but it was so good. And it was nice because Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness was a bit of a disappointment, but this was not. So yeah. We are off. It is Friday and that is a pothole. It's like putting a band-aid on a broken arm, isn't it? Look at the state. Anyway, there's lots of potholes down this road. We are ready. We have a suitcase of books, all 3 of us, mainly mine, and
I got 3.
I don't know how many I have, and snacks. But we are all summery today and we are en route. It's not even 6:30, but we're en route, and that's 6:30 in the morning. So yeah. We're in a queue and with Elisa and a Chloe. The others are like back there because we got our extra help back. And I am a carer. And Chloe's a carer.
I'm a carer.
So yeah, we've got like an hour and a half of sitting here, but luckily it's carpeted floor so we can sit down and it's fine. So yeah, we are here. We've been reunited. You say reunited, but we haven't seen a lot of these people before. Reunited. Yeah, but come on, we've known these people for how long now? So I've had my first signing and I was looking for Star Wars Rebels Funkos. I only found Hera, which I already have. But I found the Steve Harrington rubber duck. So I now own Steve. I have 4 Steve Funkos and now I also have a Steve rubber duck. We're not going to talk about the fact that it was £20, that's all I'm saying. Bye! I found a Rachel! It's really sad that we can't have Ashley here and like we just be reunited in actual person. But I met Rachel, so now she's gonna go get a photo and I'm gonna go buy a Funko.
For what, 60?
So this is my mum enabling me.
Didn't take much enabling.
In my defence, I would not have had the money for this, but she enabled me and lent me the money. She knew exactly what it was for, and she let me.
No,
so I now have Eddie, and I'm meeting Eddie tomorrow, and I'm meeting Joseph Quinn tomorrow and I'm not okay right now. I'm so excited. And this is going to go next to my Steve's. He is going to go pride of place next to Series 4 Steve, because that is where he belongs.
Oh, the duck Steve.
Steady forever. Steady forever. So we're going for a wander. We're going for a wander and explore LFCC, because these two haven't been doing the LFCC part yet. So, and then I have like 3 more signings. Okay, day 1 is done and I'm really glad, because I am in pain. But I think I already showed you the Steve Harrington rubber duck and the Eddie Funko. I did not show you. Apparently there was a 5th Steve Harrington Funko that I did not have, and now I do. We're going to ignore that. I now have 5 Steve Harrington Funkos and a Steve Harrington rubber duck. I'll be taking no questions. I only bought 4 books though. So on the Harper 360, they were doing like 2 for £15 on hardbacks. This was the one this was the only book I was actively looking for, because I loved Upside of Falling and I needed this. And it is actually signed by the author, which is awesome. And then out of the blue is Fake Dating Gay Mermaids. So yeah. And then the person working on the store was an enabler, and I got Dating Dr. Dill as well. So I got those there. And then I went down to LFCC and found Lauren and got a copy of Marauder, because I currently only have the Iron Crown. Lauren is lovely. Go check out books. They're amazing. Signings. I got books signed by Sarah Bernard, Lauren James, Melinda Salisbury, and I got my Scythe trilogy signed. The best part is these are very tabbed from when me, Ashley and Rachel did the Scythe along, and he took a picture of them, took a picture of me holding them, and thanked me for enabling his social media. If by the time I edit this he has posted it, I'm gonna add it in here somewhere, because freaking out. So happy. And he dedicated all of them. He wasn't supposed to be doing dedications, but he dedicated all of them. Lisa was a star. She only had 1 book to get signed, so she got my copy of Dry signed for me, which is also dedicated. So happy. And then I also, from the Illumicrate stand, because this is the only mug I want that I can't get for the Rosie Thorns mug, but they had the Moth and Mirth as an art print, so I have it as an art print, which is good enough. And I also managed to pick Row Up the Red Rising bookmarks, which she was very happy about. And then I got home and my Joyce and Hopper Funkos had come, so 2 more Funkos, and I have another Hellfire Club top because they didn't cancel the order. So it's been eventful, and now I'm going to take my makeup off and I'm going to go to bed because it's really hot, although the aircon in there was really nice. So there. So I will catch up with you for day 2 of YALC. Hello, it is Saturday, it's day 2. I have a Princess Loki with me and a Tessa, and I'm me and David Arbor and Joseph Quinn today. Have I mentioned that? I don't think I have. I thought I should. I'm so excited. Don't know if you could tell, but off we go. We are here. We are here. We are here and we are waiting, and I'm meeting Joseph Quinn today. So these are finished. They are licorice, and Meg is about to try one. It doesn't hit you straight away.
I didn't bite, you know.
Yeah, you can bite it. Bite it.
Mm-hmm. Bite it.
Bite it.
Oh my god. It's like spicy licorice.
Chloe, do you want one?
I'm alright, thanks. Are you enjoying it?
Weak. Weak.
I don't like licorice for the best of times. This is terrifying.
What is in the middle?
Why are you torching everyone?
I don't know. I have realised I did not get the YALC thing. And there's Chloe. Hi, Chloe. I did not get the YALC thing in. So I feel like it needs to be in my vlog at least once. I met David Arba. I would also like to say the extra help and batch system that's going on in the LFCC part is horrendous this year. It's so unorganised, no one knows what they're doing, but luckily I managed to get in, got my picture, and now I just need to wait till it's time for my Joseph Quinn one, which I'm also very excited for. But I'm very chilled today. I'm a lot more chilled today than I was on previous days, so it's fine. And I don't even know if you can hear me, but just because she said it, Tessa's eating again. I have no idea. Are we just taking it in turns vlogging? Say hi to my vlog now. What? I'm not eating. So, after the stress of this morning, I'm happy to report I met Joseph Quinn. And I'm very happy. Finally! New profile picture on every social media. Sorry, Jodie Whittaker and Mantic Gill, but it's not going to be you anymore. And there we go. Tessa is now eating. And now it's just a case of we're going to be leaving soon, and I'm really glad. And I have pins and needles in my foot. Ow. That's probably going to be the extent of my vlogging for today. So, we'll see. Day 2 is complete. I'm dead. I am a mess. I'm so tired. You can see how tired I am. And my makeup's smudging really bad. We're going to go home, get pizza and then just shower and sleep, hopefully. So, she has to be in all of my vlog clips now. Oh. So yeah, that is the plan. Hello. It is Sunday. And we are well and truly ready for this weekend to be over. I'm so tired. And today's my busiest day for signings. Yay! 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 So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. So I realised I haven't actually updated you since we left the house, and I was literally falling asleep while walking. So it is like 1:20, and I have gone to 4 signings now. 4. Yes, 4. Chloe was an absolute gem and got the rest of my Bridget book signed. Thank you. Hi, Liam. I got my Alex Kingston photo shoot. It was, I'm smiling because it was a much better experience than yesterday. Rant will be incoming about yesterday still. You're not escaping that one. But I literally, the rest of the day, I only have Alice Oseman, and that is it. So I'm just gonna chill now, and I feel quite happy about this. I feel quite happy. So, oh, wait. Tessa's eating. Hello. That's everyone who's sat here at the moment. I'm dropping my picture. That's everyone. So that is everyone that is currently here. Everyone's off doing their own thing. And I don't think I'm going to brave LFCC today because I have no money to spend anyway. So, yes. Hello. It is much later. I had to change back into this from yesterday because I had to move some stuff from the garden. So I just shoved this on, save dirty and some clean clothes. Anyway, you don't need to know that. But I thought I thought I'd wrap this vlog up because we are home. We've eaten my mum's homemade roast dinner because Tessa has that every time she comes to the UK. And I thought I would just have a bit of a rant before I go through all the books I got signed. So, Showmasters need to sort it out. They are the most unorganised mess of a convention I've ever had to deal with. Also, I'm going to apologise now if you can hear my fan. It is really hot, so that's happening. So YALC, I'm going to give some credit where it is due. Now, I was really sceptical about YALC because obviously it's in a different part of the building this year and I actually earlier in this vlog said that it was because the old bit where it used to be was being refurbished. I was wrong. It has been demolished. We went past that part of where the building used to be and it's not there anymore. So yeah, I understand they had no choice. And I feel like they kind of worked with what they had a little bit, but there are things they could have done better. But I will give this. Friday was an absolute mess in YALC. On Friday night, they tweeted with an updated floor plan where they'd moved some sign-in tables. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They were spread out. They put the bigger authors on the tables that had more space. And they also made it so that Saturday and Sunday for VQ tickets, you just went to tables 1, 2 and 3 for your ticket. It was so much better Saturday morning. Granted, the Cassandra Clare VQ tickets were on table 4, I think, but it made sense because that was the one that was going to have the big queue, so just keep it separate from everyone else who just wanted the other authors. So much more organised. And throughout the day, going to the different signings, they had been told properly about the extra help band, and it was a much better experience. Less painful as well for where YALC was concerned. However, LFCC did not go the same way. I had my David Arbor and Joseph Quinn photo shoot. And for David Arbor, I found the Showmasters crew member that was manning that queue. And there was me and there was this woman with her son who was in a wheelchair. Both had extra help bands. And we asked this person, he was like, okay, if you just wait there and I'll find out what's going on, I'll be back in a minute. He kept looking over at us and we were stood there for about 15-20 minutes, and then someone who had just had their picture taken, who was coming out of the booth and saw that we were stood there with extra help bands, and she had an extra help band, and she asked us if we were waiting for the David Arbor photo shoot, like, why we were waiting, and we told her, and she was like, no, he doesn't know a thing, go round to the other side, find the woman with the purple hair, she'll be able to help you. We went round there, she got us straight in because we were extra help. So once I spoke to her, it was smooth sailing and it was great. David Arbor was amazing, perfect. Don't get me started on the Joseph Quinn photo shoot. It was a complete shambles. I've spoken to people, or I've seen people's posts on all the different social media of people that were there. Now, Joseph Quinn had a Stranger Things set photo downstairs, which ran over because the mess of that area, I saw the videos of how unorganised it was. It was all open. Anyone could stop and take a picture of him getting pictures with people. It was all open. It was ridiculous. It was noisy. The Showmasters crew were shouting at people and being rude. And it was just so unorganised. And because of that, he was then late to the morning batch of his normal photos without the background, which I was supposed to be in. They left me and 5 other extra help people waiting for an hour, even though we had extra help bands for a reason. And it wasn't even the fact they had us waiting for an hour. They had us waiting for an hour just trying to find out what the hell was going on. They just kept going, yeah, we'll find out, and not finding out. They didn't have a clue what was going on. Joseph Quinn was an hour late to actually start the photos because he was being held up from the mess downstairs. Not his fault whatsoever. Showmasters completely. I don't know exactly how true it is, I've seen videos where so apparently the Showmasters crew was shouting at Joseph Quinn to not hug people and that, just sign and let them go, which I'm sorry, if you're selling enough like photos and like autos and that at the price they were, you cannot just be like, no, you can't even speak to them. Like, that's not why you go to an autograph or a photo. You go to actually meet them and have an interaction, especially with autographs. I don't know how true it was, but I saw people were saying that obviously he was being shouted at, and I did see a video where the Showmasters crew like didn't shout, but they were unnecessarily rude to Joseph Quinn. And it was just like, this is his first big con and you're treating him like that for no reason. Like, it was horrible, I'm not gonna lie. So they shouted out, if you've not got a diamond pass or gold pass, you'll need to come back to the afternoon shoot. So it was like, fine. And as we was about to leave, the person come up to the extra help people that had been waiting and said, oh, we're gonna get through diamond pass, gold pass, and then batches 1 and 2. And it was like, well, which one is it? I was in so much pain, I was almost in tears. So I just went back to our group and sat down, and I went back to the afternoon one, which, guess what, once again was a shambles. It wasn't as bad for me. I managed to speak to someone in the Showmasters crew, explained what had happened in the morning, and they asked me what batch I was and saw that I was extra help, so diverted me to the person managing the queue, who then told me to wait by the person who scans the tickets to get you into the actual booth, which is the final step before you have your picture, and lean against the wall if I need a chair, everything. And as soon as I hear my batch number called, I don't need to join the back of the queue, just go straight to her. That was amazing. That was the answer I wanted in the morning. If I'd been told that stuff in the morning, I would have been less stressed. But I was like almost in tears with the pain in the morning, and I know a lot of other people were the same. It was overcrowded, it was stressful, and no one was giving us answers. We were being shouted at unnecessarily, and it was just a whole mess. And then today was kind of the same from the looks of it. I wasn't actually in the crowd for it, but where we were sat, we could see just how crowded it was over by the Joseph Quinn photo, and it was unreal. I've been seeing other people like with videos and that of the situation, and it was just a whole mess. So yeah, Showmasters, do better, because like, this is my local con. This is the con I've been going to for 5 years, and I have never once in the 5 years wanted to just leave the venue. But Saturday, if I hadn't have had a paid for, like a photo shoot that I'd already paid for in the afternoon, I would have walked out and gone home and probably not gone back today, because it was absolutely ridiculous. I will say today, when I met Alex Kingston, it was a much better system. They were holding up whiteboards with the instructions. They had a massive sign showing the person's name who was actually in there having photos done, so you could see without having to push through to like ask someone. So that was a much better system. But also, that was for a smaller, I mean, she's still very well known, but there was no like, I think there was like diamond and then like 5 batches for her. It was nowhere near on the scale as Joseph Quinn, and they got me in almost instantly. But even the rest of the queue was going so smoothly because I could see it, and it was just like, that is what we need for all of them. Bring that energy for the rest. But yeah, I and a lot of other people are going to be complaining to Showmasters for the way we've been treated and the way they treated everyone, like, and the whole situation, because it is not on. Like, you pay money for these things, and some people didn't even get to have their photos that they had paid for because of how bad the organisation was. So yeah, rant over. That was my rant over. I apologise for that, but I needed to get it out of my system because I've been ranting. I want to apologise. Anyone that saw me on Saturday after that situation, I am so sorry if I came across in a really grumpy mood, but I was in pain, and getting myself worked up and I just wanted to cry, but I was trying not to cry. And I've never felt like that at a Comic-Con before, because like Comic-Cons are my happy place. They're the one place I can go and I know like I'm gonna be happy and nothing's gonna go wrong. Even if something goes wrong, it's fine, but nothing's gone wrong on that scale before, and it just put me in such a bad mood. And even today I wasn't feeling amazing because it was just a bit overwhelming, and it put a real downer on my weekend. But enough said on that. On a happier note, I want to go through with you what I got signed. I'm not going to show you all the rest of the things I got. To be honest, I didn't buy that many more things because money, because you know, I spent £60 on a Funko and then £30 on another Funko and then £20 on a rubber duck. So I didn't have a huge amount of money to spend in the first place because I've got Florida in 2 months. But I will, the things I did get, I will be waiting until the end of the month when I do my usual monthly haul, because I'm not going to have anything otherwise for my haul. But I thought I would just go through what books I got signed and who I met, because I'm very excited to share this information with you. So Friday, I met Sarah Bernard for the like 3rd or 4th time, and I got the only other 4 books I have by her which weren't signed. And then obviously I met Neil Schusterman. I did go through this earlier in my vlog. Neil was amazing. He signed and personalised my Scythe trilogy, and Lisa got my copy of Dry signed. I won't go too much into that because I did earlier on. Then I met Lauren James, and when I got in the queue, I was talking to the publicist, and I said to her, I was like, is there a limit on how many she'll sign? And she was like, there isn't. How many do you have? And I showed her, I was like, there's 6. And she was like, it'll be fine. And when I went up to Lauren, I was like, I'm gonna ask. I like held the books, and I was like, is it okay to get all of them signed? And she was like, yeah, of course. And she was signing all of them, and we was chatting, and I was telling her about how I've been like talking about these recently, and my friend just read them, which was Jem, and she was like, yes, do that, because I'm trying to get my publicist to like let me write a 3rd book. And I was like, I need a 3rd book to this because this is adorable. But yeah, Lauren James is amazing. And then I met Melinda Salisbury, and I got my copy of Her Dark Wings signed. I also got my mum's copy, and then I was going to get School for Good and Evil signed. However, the queue was ridiculous and there was no VQ system, so I didn't, which was a shame. So that one didn't get signed. Then we move on to Saturday, which was a much quieter day, which I'm kind of glad at, but after the like hassle I had with photos. So I went and met Holly, and I ended up, I took 8 books with me, but I just felt really bad with 8 books, so I decided to just do 4 because there was no limit, but it was a lot and the queue was quite big, so I just got 4. So I got my arcs of How Hard Can Love Be, What's a Girl Got to Do, and Are We Lemons and Snowflakes signed, as well as my finished copy of The Places I've Cried in Public. And I got to tell her how much this meant to me and how much I related to the character and how it was such a therapeutic thing, and it was just such an amazing experience. And she was very impressed about the arcs, which again I love. I was telling her as well how I'm collecting her arcs, because Holly Bourne and Sarah Bernard are my like 2 favourite contemporary YA authors. So yeah. And then at this point I was done. I just wanted to get my Joseph Quinn photo shoot and just go home. And I was chatting to Ro, and I was talking to her about Samantha Shannon signing, and she had a very high number and 5 books to get signed, and I had number 13. So I said to her, I'm more than happy for you to take my number, get your book signed, if you can take my book as well. And she did. So I have met Samantha Shannon multiple times, so I was more than happy to do that, as well as the fact that I just didn't want to move. I was done by that point. So thank you, Ro, for getting this signed. And yeah, thank you for like embracing me being lazy and done with everything. So that was it Saturday. I was going to do the Cassandra Clare photo op, but I saw it and I was like, for me, it's not worth it. Like, I wasn't bothered about the fact she wasn't signing, but the way the photo was done, I did not like, so I just didn't bother. And now let's move on to today. I'm really sorry I'm rushing through this, but it is 10:30 at night on Sunday, and I need to get this vlog finished, and I'm tired. So yeah, So today, Bridget Cameron was my first author, and I had taken 4 books with me. I took these 4 with me, only to be told when we get on the queue, oh, it's 1 per person. And it's like, could you not have told us there was a limit before we lugged all the books there? No? Okay. So I decided to go for my arc of Defy the Night, and I was telling her about how I really like the US hardcovers, and Defend the Dawn actually comes out whilst I'm in America, so I'll be able to get it. And she was very excited for me, and it was so she is honestly one of the loveliest people, proven by the fact a little while later we found out, after she finished her signing slot, because she had no other plans until her panel at 4 p.m, she set up a table in the Waterstones section and was just signing anything people wanted her to. So Chloe, Persistent Bookworm, took my other 3 books and got them signed for me. So thank you so much, Chloe, because I'm so glad I managed to get these signed as well, especially since as I like took them all the way there. And then I got to meet this was amazing. I loved this. So I was second in queue for Benjamin Dean, and I got all 4 signed, which is hilarious because he only has 3 books. And he did look a bit confused for a second when I put the books down, but then he noticed that 1 was an arc. And he was so lovely. It was so lovely to meet him and chat to him, and I was so happy. Then I got to meet an author I've been wanting to meet for years, and that was Laura Sebastian. I managed to get all of the Ash Princess series signed. I really want to read Castle in Her Bones, however it's only out in hardback at the moment, and as you can see I have her books in paperback. I have just found out it's coming out in paperback in February, so I will be pre-ordering that paperback. But I'm very, very, very excited that I got to meet her. She's very chatty, and I was in a bit of pain by this point because the queue was quite long, and I didn't think I would need my extra help band because there was only a few people in front of me, so I thought I'd be fine. I didn't realise she's chatty, which I absolutely loved, because we was talking about like finishing series and stuff, like starting series and not finishing it, because I was telling her I only just recently finished Ember Queen. So she was lovely, amazing, loved her. And then I had Catherine Webber, and I really wanted to get my finished copy that Catherine, I bought of Catherine. I bought of my friend Catherine, not Catherine Webber. I wanted to get this personalised because this is a signed Waterstones exclusive. So I was going to get this signed and personalised, and then my arc signed. But she was only doing 1 book, so I went with the arc because it's not signed at all, and she signed it, and we was talking about the fact that I got the arc and I only recently read it, and she was so lovely, and I got a picture with her, which was awesome. Honestly, so lovely, and like, yeah, just so lovely. And then my final sign-in for the day was Alice Oseman. So excited to meet them again. Honestly, this is the like 4th time I've met them, I think, and they were just so lovely as always. And I had to get volume 4 signed because I've got volumes 1, 2 and 3 signed, so I had to. And then we was also allowed to get a picture, so there is my picture, and they were just so lovely, and oh my god. And I didn't know what to say to them because I forget everything. But while they were signing, I was telling them about how like my mum really wanted to go today to meet them as well, but my mum wasn't able to go, so like I was just telling Alice how much my mum loves both the books and the show, and they were just like really thankful, and yeah, it was really lovely. So yeah, that is everyone I met this weekend. I also met some incredible people that I have been talking to for like a year or more now, and it was just so lovely to see everyone in person. And it honestly felt so weird, the fact that this is only the first time we've met in person, because it didn't feel like that, and it was amazing. And I'm like gonna do a massive photo dump on my Instagram, so feel free to go and check that out, because I met awesome people and I'm very excited, and I'm like, I'm in a better mood now that I'm home. I know I haven't got to do this again tomorrow. I can relax. Liv and Tessa are going home tomorrow, so I will be a bit more chill. But yeah, it was just such a mixed emotions weekend, but we're not going to keep going into that. I might. I'm sorry. I'm going to try not to. If I start doing it in next week's vlog, I'm going to try and edit it out, because you don't need to hear me keep ranting about it. But I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog. If you went to YALC, whether I saw you or not, I hope you had the best time. I had the best time meeting people and chatting with people, and we'll leave it at that. I hope you bought more books that you could carry home, but that you still managed to get them home. If you didn't go to YALC, I hope you still had a fun weekend. Hopefully you joined in Jem and Kendra's YALC-a-thon, readathon, which I didn't get to like even interact with at all because I was so stressed and busy, but I think they had an amazing time. So I hope you had an amazing time. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.